Hi guys, I'm Angelo from Surface to Air Sports and I'm going to run you through the new 2019 Hyperlite Lunchtray. This is 2 years in development. It has so many features inside this board that are not in the rest of the range from Hyperlite or any other brand for that matter. I'm going to run you through some of them now. This video may be a little bit longer than others, quite simply because it has so much tech. But let's run you through them one at a time now. One major feature is the abrupt continuous rocker. Now we're used to free-stage rockers or continuous rocker. Well, this is like a hybrid basically. So what you've got is you've got continuous in between your feet, which adds speed. So a lot of riders are looking for that speed going into the kicker or that edging hard ready for an aerial trick. That will give you the speed. But the downside with that is you don't have much pop in continuous rocker. That's why some more advanced riders go for free stage rocker. So what they've done with this is they've made an abrupt rocker. So it's continuous pretty much in between your feet here. And then outside here, it almost comes into a free stage, which offers you more pop and better for pressing on the nose and the tail. So this area is really aggressive, great for pop. This area is really fast, so edging hard into that kicker or ready to do an aerial trick. This is a completely new rocker line for 2019, the abrupt continuous rocker. Okay, so being a cable board, it has to be strong. So this has a full wood core, which is the air stick core. So layers are channeled out inside the core lengthwise, and it's obviously replaced with air to keep it light. So by keeping it light is the best thing you want for a cable board because it's better for aerial tricks and spins and more forgiving. But then at the same time you need durability because you're going to hit every obstacle on the way round. So the air stick core is the best on the market for that. Another feature for the Lunchtray, again, which no other board has, is the sidewalls. Are very different to anything else. So we've got cap construction. That's normally the cheapest of all constructions for sidewalls. That's where the top sheet actually meets the bottom sheet. That's prone to delams. You won't see many cable boards with those. Then you've got ABS sidewalls, which are very, very strong. And it's basically a plastic sidewall that runs into the board all the way round, and that limits the lamination for sure. And then you've got urethane. Urethane sidewalls are the best in the business. You find it on a lot of high-end snowboards as well. And basically what urethane does is it helps bond the top and the bottom sheet together. It's also flexible. It's the same material you'd get out of a skateboard wheel. So you can imagine, if you take a chunk out of a skateboard wheel, it's not going to take on water. It's solid urethane. This Lunchtray for 2019 has urethane sidewalls all the way round from tip to tail. So you know construction-wise, it's going to be bomb-proof. Another couple of features for the Lunchtray, again, which are unique to the Lunchtray of 2019, no other boards have it in the Hyperlite range, is the edges are actually beveled by 10 degrees. This makes it a lot more forgiving as well. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but believe me, it makes the board a lot more forgiving, especially when you're on obstacles and obviously you're edging hard, ready to go, so you don't catch an edge. You're more likely to get that pop that you need and get good release from the water. The second thing it has is something called an hourglass base. Now, I don't know if the camera can see this, but there is loads of features going on this base. And basically what it does, the hourglass enables you to have softer landings. We talked about earlier how fast this board was cutting in. So when you're cutting into the obstacle, i.e. a kick out, or you're cutting in for an aerial trick, it's a lot quicker because it's like a standard continuous rocker in between your feet. So obviously with that speed, when you hit the obstacle, you're going to get a lot higher, which in turn means you're going to come down harder. So the hourglass base basically disperses water on landing, makes the landing a lot softer and easier on your knees, and obviously a lot easier to ride away from. So it's another amazing feature which makes the Lunchtray stand out from the crowd. Okay, so you probably can all see it quite clearly on the tip and the tail. You've got these amazing shapes and cutouts. Now basically what this does is it enables the board to have a better flex pattern on the tip and the tail, which in turn, when you're pressing on your nose or your tail, it's going to be a lot more flex here than what there is obviously in the center of the board, which in turn makes it great for obstacles, and then being stiff here makes it very, very good for aerial tricks as well. So definitely these flex patterns play a major part. They are not just a graphical or cosmetic look for sure. Okay, so stance widths, that's slightly narrower compared to other boards from Hyperlite in previous years as well. Again, quite simply, that's the way the fashion's going. If you want to get more flex out of your board, especially in the tip and the tail, a narrower stance is going to help that. If you want a lower swing rate, a wider stance, give you a lower center of gravity, that's going to help that. So again, you can choose. You don't have to go narrow, you don't have to go wide. It's up to you where you want to go with that. Sizes. What sizes does the lunch tray come in? The lunch tray comes in two sizes, a 44 and a 48. Now a lot of people are probably saying, okay, that big sizes, why are they so big? Where's a 40 or where's a 38? Okay, so the lunch tray is, like I said, it's very different to most boards. Even though you're riding a 44, it will feel like a 140 on the water. That's quite simply because of all the shaping and the hourglass underfoot, and obviously the way the rocker works. So just bear that in mind. A 40 would work pretty much like a 44, and a 48 would pretty much work like a 44. So just take that into consideration when you look at your sizes. If you're unsure, just give us a call, we'll help you out. We know the lunch tray is an exceptionally good wakeboard for cable. What's it going to cost? Okay, so the price for the lunch tray for 2019 is £509. Now believe me, at £509, this has got at least 3 bits of tech in it that are not on any other board in the whole of the wakeboard industry. So you're paying for technology that you will slowly see drip down into other wakeboards and perhaps other brands as well. So just take that into consideration when you're looking at the lunch tray. It's completely new for 2019 together with its features. So yeah, so 509, high end. What type of level of rider does it suit? Intermediate to advanced, I would say. The complete beginner, no, they won't really get the best out of all the features that this board has to offer. But if you're an intermediate rider, you've done a season of wakeboarding at cable already or more, then definitely the lunch tray, you should be looking at this. At least get a demo, worst case scenario, before you buy anything, because I'll tell you now, when you ride this thing, you know where your money's going, I can assure you of that. Thanks for watching. This is the Hyperlite Lunch Tray for 2019. I'm Angelo from Surface to Air Sports. Please hit the like button on the video. If you've got any comments, please add them below. We do monitor them, we will answer them as well. If you've got any other information that you would like to find out about the lunch tray, look at our website, s2as.com. It should be on screen now. Or you can give us a call in store on 01202 738 448, where we'll happily help you out and make sure that you choose the right size lunch tray for your season at your local cable park.